Stacy, I know you've fooled around a little bit with a word processor.
Yes, I have.
But one of the kind of fascinating things about a computer is, in spite of the fact that it's only numbers, it can find and change these numbers at incredible speed, which is very handy in certain kinds of word processing. Let's say, for example, that you were writing a theme or a story, and you called the heroine Alice, and you wrote 50 pages, and you decided, well, I'd rather have the heroine's name Stacy. So now you'd have to go through all of those 50 pages and erase it. But with a word processor, you don't have to. It'll do it for you automatically. So you take a look at what I've written this time.
1 for the money, 2 for the show, 3 to get ready, and 4 to go.
Okay, now that's the proper one, right?
Right.
Now, is it?
Here's the one that's not proper. 1 for the money, 2 for the act, 3 to get ready, and 4 to stop.
Now, I've then repeated that 4 more times, or a total of 4 times. So what we want to really do is change all of the acts to show.
Right.
Okay, now let's do it.
Okay.
Control U, and now G for global search and replace. Now here it says, the computer says, what do you want to do? Do you want to find it? Well, that'd be fine. You can just go find it. Or you can go over here to delete it. No, you don't want to delete it. You want to replace it.
Right, so
R.
R.
Okay. Now, what is it that you want to find?
I want to find act.
Act, A-C-T. Now, enter. Now, what you want to do with it? You want to ignore upper and lower case? Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Replace with.
Show.
Okay.
Enter.
Now, we want to start on page 1.
Yes.
And down here, see that R?
Yeah.
Well, first change it to S.
S.
That says stop at each occurrence. Oh, now escape.
All right.
Okay, now it's stopped there at act. Now it's telling it to go to the bottom of the screen. Do you want to replace that or not?
Yes, I do.
Okay, why? Then it goes to the next one. You want to replace that one?
Yeah.
You want to replace the next one?
Yeah.
You want to replace the next one?
Yeah.
Okay. Notice, by the way, it says replace 4.
Okay.
Now let's go back and do that automatically.
So
hit break to get rid of that flashing at the bottom. Now do Control U and G for global search and replace. Now, this time you want to change...
stop to go.
Okay.
So find, delete, or replace. I'm going to keep it the same, and I'll change that to stop. And yes.
Change that to go.
Go.
Okay, now go down to the bottom one where that S is, and change that to repeat. Well, Stacy, before you hit escape, how would you use this processing part in school?
Well, if I had to do a report and I had spelled a word wrong throughout the whole thing, I could just tell the computer to find the word and correct it.
Right. Now, not only you could also just find it if you wanted. You'd have 50 pages, let's say, and you wanted to find a single word. You could instruct the computer to do that, and would look through all those 50 pages and find it.
Okay.
Okay, so we wanted to change stop to go. Hit escape.
Now it should work. Oh, it did, see?
Yeah, it tells you it replaced 4.
Right.
Okay. Now, this particular feature of a word processor is called global. You can see why.
Yeah, because it can go through 50 pages and look for a single word.
Okay, it's global search.
Well, it looks for the word, and then when it finds it.
Yeah, and replace.
Right.
Global search and replace.